Right, guys, we are back. That was the break duel you were watching was Lewis versus P. P's actually one of the most player in the Scrub League, but he managed to beat Lewis in first round with his Necro Valley. I mean, his Grave Keeper deck. And Lewis was playing Infernity, of course. Infernity has a weakness against Necro Valley. And you saw in the third game, Lewis had a Soul Charge, which means he could have gone on, and he couldn't. And triple Dragon Shrine as well. So the Dragon doesn't work because you can't spec yourself from the grave. Right, so this is a loser's bracket now. I should really put loser's bracket here. Yes, we are based in Leicestershire, not in London. It's about 2.5 hours away from London by road. Do you want to co-commentate? You seem like interested. Alright. I'm gonna say. I want this kid to commentate. Alright, so we're gonna do the dice roll now. We've got space right here. Alright, so this is Lewis' bracket where Todd is spacing against Lewis. Todd is playing one of his favourite decks. He plays it all the time in Scrub League, and he managed to reach the playoff spot using just this deck. What's WA by any chance? Wow. Must be somewhere in East. It's 10:22 PM, so it must be somewhere in Asia. Right, looks like Lewis won the dice roll. And he's starting off with a Dark Breather, pitching a Dark Monster to dump a Dark Monster from the deck to the grave. Pitches Infernity Archfiend, the limited card of the deck. Sends a Stygian Street Patrol, which lets him spec from hand a Fiend monster by banishing it. For now, oh wait, he's actually going to use it. Sets his whole hand, because Infinities only work if you have no hand. And he's using Necromancer to spec Archfiend in the graveyard, and Archfiend lets him search an Infernity card from his deck. And of course, he's going to search Infernity Launcher. Launcher lets him pitch an Infernity from hand, period. Or he could also Monster Reborn up to 2 Infernity monsters from the grave. And he's going to link summon the 3 guys. Don't forget, that goes to Emerald's ban, so I don't know how he's going to do it this time.
Why have we got blue eyes 3 games in a row if I win?
Because there's 3 blue eyes today. Right, so 3 blue eyes playing today. Alright, so Gaia Saber link 3, Launcher resurrects Archfiend and Necromancer. Lewis, did you Monster Reborn with the Launcher both of them? Yeah, okay, at the same time, fair enough. So Archfiend is going to search another card. Good night, bro. Dave, what up? Oh, you guys going off on Western Australia? Yeah, that is makes sense like time zone. Alright. No, guys watching from Western Australia, so yeah. Alright, you can see Scrub League all the way to Australia because of the live stream. Right, so he's gonna link summon again into the Firewall Dragon. So with that, he's going to spec 30 General, and then Necromancer can once again resurrect Archfiend. If you have no other cards in hand, you can spec General from hand. That's what it does, that's why he spec'd it. And then Archfiend is going to be summoned again, letting him search another Infernity card. Oh, Lancaster! That's a way off from Leicester. I read Leicester, I don't know why. It's got like 3 different letters. We are playing the current ban list, dude. The one that got released a week and a half ago or so, maybe, I think it was last Monday. You wish DM's got better support. Okay. Yeah, they are. Okay, so Firewall Dragon, spec one from hand, spec Necromancer, spec Archfiend again. So this, you can see this combo is going to go somewhere. Probably a FTK, or maybe a really OP board. And don't forget, he only had 3 cards. He only used 3 cards for that. He set those 2 back row, and the rest of his 3 cards that he worked with, he managed to make this board, which is ridiculously crazy because it's Infinities, dude. Yeah, Dark Magicians are getting support. I think at the end of this month from the set, the collection set or something like that. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, it's a box with like 3 decks. So it's like legendary decks, but not dragons. It does have. It has Cyber Dragons, Dark Magician, as well. I can't remember the other deck. What's the left? Okay, so Firewall, I can't remember it. A Firewall Dragon is going to spec from hand, which spec Infernity Mirage. Mirage, if you don't know what it does, it specs 2 from grave, but you can't spec Mirage from the grave. But it's going to spec 2 Infernity Necromancer from the grave. Don't forget, most Infernity card effects you can only use it if you have no cards in hand. So this whole time, Lewis has no cards in hand, unless if when he searches with Archfiend, in which case he's going to probably link someone or something. Hello, PP96, what up? Right, so it's going to search Infernity Barrier, which negates everything, and that card's also limited to 1 still, because it won Worlds back in 2014 or 2015, I can't remember which one. I think it was 2015? Might be wrong. Monster Reborn is still banned, but in OCG, the Eastern card format, which is Japan, Korea, Southeast Asia, China, they have Monster Reborn legal at 1, and it seems to be alright. So I don't see the problem with unbanning Monster Reborn. So. Right, so a second Proxy Dragon is going to come down, and then the second Necromancer that was resurrected from Mirage is going to bring back Archfiend, and Archfiend is still going to search more cards for Lewis. So this is how you play Infernity nowadays. You play Link monsters. The Link mechanic fixes so many decks, but it also makes so many decks more useless, like Synchro decks. But still, level 8 is a thing, so. Lashing Mantis, you asked if anyone plays Heroic Challenger in the Scrub League. Yes, someone did play it before, but it wasn't a pure build. It was the Clown Blade build with Trick Clown. But he was running a what's his name? Assault Halberd, which lets him search the 1000 Blades. Matt played it, I believe. It was really good. It's a good rank 4 deck. Right, so did you spec 1 from hand? Yeah. And then Necromancy once again. It's gonna bring back Archfiend. I think Archfiend's been used about 10 times at least already. I mean, that's the whole point of the Infernity deck. Just spam Infernity Archfiend. The beauty of the card is not once per turn. It's so hard once per turn with that card, so you can just keep on spamming it. And he's going to search Infernity Bureiku, which lets him banish an Infernity card from the graveyard and also pop a card in the field. So it's like Brageki Break, as the name suggests, but you don't have to pitch from hand. Because you have no hand in Infernity. Like now, he's going to set a 4th back row.
Because I don't want to draw Card of the Demise into Card of the Demise into Card of the Demise.
I wonder if I should start making custom tokens for money. It depends where you're selling him and if people have enough demand for him. If they're good quad tokens, it might be really good. I don't know. And nowadays people do run token generating cards like Scapegoat, because links can use tokens to be made. So Scapegoat as well, but Scapegoat's more common because you can reset it. Scapegoat is a monster, yes. That's bad.
It's great.
Because that means you have to set it, so you don't lose your normal summon.
Yeah, but you get your tokens.
Same with Scapegoat though, you lose your normal summon.
Specifically for making these guys.
You can do it with Scapegoat.
Yeah, Scapegoat.
I don't think there's much back.
Or that guy.
It's zombie tokens.
Oh yeah, that's you're right.
There's cards that go in the back row slot.
Someone should play Ojamas. Yes, someone did play Ojamas a while. Someone did play it, but I don't remember when it was. By the way, I don't even know what's going on Lewis's game. I think he's just going to make Firewall Dragons. Yeah, he's going to make like 5. Oh, he's going to do Complete Link! Oh, is that the first time we'll see it? I mean, he doesn't have to against Spellbooks, because you don't really go to the extra deck. No, he's just watching. So Firewall is going to use the effect to return a card from grave to the hand, monster, or field, but he's going to do the grave. And he's returning back Infernity Mirage. And he's going to use Proxy Dragon as a link 1 material to make Ib. And then he's going to spec from hand the Mirage, which will bring back 2 more Infinity monsters from the graveyard. Archfiend and Necromancer. Yeah, Firewall, there's 3 as you can see here, there's 3 Firewalls on the field. And Raigeki. What is Patriarch doing, Grave?
It's Return of the Dragon Lord if my hand's empty.
Let's see how Todd's Spellbook's going. Yep, so he's going to use Wisdom. Sorry, not Wisdom. Knowledge. Send Master. Draw 2. Hopefully he gets like a decent card. Don't forget, this is the losers bracket, so if you're out of this best of 3, you're out of the tournament. And this is also the very first losers bracket duel, so you get the lowest amount of the prize pool.
Check his back row.
Check if he's got monsters in his back row, dude. Oh, scoop! No, you scoop before he does it, so you're gonna lose anyway. Right, so he's gonna put Tower, which is useless right now. Oh wait, card the mice though. Tower's kind of useless right now because he doesn't have any Spellcaster in the grave or field. Alright, so Card the Mice is that card you can't see in the top left. This is very glary, but that is Card the Mice, and Lewis is thinking what to respond against this card. Let's Todd draw 3 cards because he's got the cards in hand. Do you think Firewall should be in the structure deck? No. Firewall should get reprinted later on, similar to Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. But I think if it's in a structure deck, so it's letting him resolve Card the Mice. Let him draw 3 cards. It shouldn't be in the structure deck because it's going to get reprinted anyway at some point, so it's a waste of a slot. Although it'd be nice if it was there, but I'd rather see Code of Duelist prices, like the pack Code of Duelists, have decent value on them. End phase is going to discard Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. Alright, so 5 back row against 4, but only 1 set monster. MST is going to hit that left card, which is Crescent, Spellbook Crescent, so that's kind of useless because it's got Spellbooks in grave.
No, I'm still in your hand. Just do it end phase, okay?
Infinity's Break lets Lewis banish an Infinity card and target a card on the field, destroy it. Pops Fate. I mean, that was kind of useless because he has no face-up spellcasters. And another break to destroy 1 more back row or monster. And it's going to be the middle one, which is the strike. Right. Lewis, have you got a life point tracker? No one's taking damage yet, so well, maybe this turn it will matter. I think Firewall should be at 1, but it's too early. Konami won't do that. Yeah, it's too. It hasn't been reprinted. It's too early, and but it's a card that should be at 1. It's like Duloran, Brio, the old Brio. It's actually similar to Grand Sword because it can pretty much monster reborn if you add it to hand from grave and then spec it from hand. That's basically the same thing. It's like all those in 1 card, but in a weird sort of way in a new game mechanic. So Lewis's turn, his second turn. Drew and top deck MST destroys Floodgate Trap Hole. So Todd's down to just 1 back row. Did you resolve break twice? Yeah. Yeah, this looks over. Foul Dragon can bounce 1 monster from grave or hand to the hand, and he's going to bounce back.
Just target a monster on the field or
yeah, either player's grave.
The only one? Or
He had barrier. You knew he had barrier. Yeah, so that's just game. 2-5, 2-5, 2-5, 1-8, 19.
I
Yeah.
was thinking all this time where you were popping back row, it was like,
Is Archfiend 19 or 18? 18, yeah. So yeah, that's well over $8 grand. Yo, Todd, if you went first, you would have probably won that game. But you lost the dice roll.
That is, this matchup is, do you go first? Okay, you win. I want to put
If you go first and not brick.
Yeah, I mean, you can brick and then they don't brick, then you punch through the back row that you brick with. Alright, so that was an enjoyable game 1, right? From Lewis. Because he did that combo. He didn't FTK at least. He actually played the old. Well, Infernity set 5 back row.
Mine in his chat is Lewis's name is FTK. Mine's actual fun and interactive.
Fun and interactive Yugioh.
I've already got one.
I want to see a Quasar Link format deck. You can make that because level eater is still legal. All you need to open is a go for an Armageddon Knight, and you can make Quasar in like maybe a second Quasar. Maybe even a third Quasar, because level 8 is legal, so you can pretty much do whatever. You can probably make like a triple Fireball, 2 Quasar, or something like that, depending on what you have. But yeah, that's quite interesting. If we see a deck build like that, if it exists though, it probably won't be that consistent. Right. Kara, who's next deck? I don't know the next matchup yet because we gotta wait for the results to come in. Craig, what happened in your game? Joe, you're out. No. You should just play heroes. Oh. Right. So Joe's out. He wasn't even in the stream at all. Oh well. Yeah, Joe would have won, man. I think Joe was better with heroes. Right, so let's start this game 2 off. Spellbook versus Infernity. Yeah, it's piss easy, but it's is it consistent though? You'll have to open like level every game to play. I mean, you can just probably stall for a bit. Right, let's see. Todd. Oh, get wrecked. So Danny wins his game against the player who beat Lewis in the previous round, Pete. But that means he's not out yet because he was in the winner's bracket. So you still have the second chance to come back maybe. Right. So Todd, I guess Todd break. Set 2 back row end.
It's kind of a brick, but I can make it work.
Okay, so, okay. It's not a brick to open 2 back row in Spellbooks. Okay. You still got hope. Right, Lord Darkness. Imperial Order. Oh, it didn't break, and then you can't play next turn. Then you can't play next turn. You're like, oh shit, I have 5 spell cards in my hand. Oh yeah, nuclear.
Oh, really?
Right, so Lewis banishes a Dark Breath.
If I change it to the effect, you still get the effect, right? Yeah. Oh, I discard the cost. Oh.
Normal summon.
Armageddon Knight. Lets him dump a Dark Monster from the deck. Strike seeing them, so 1500 to Todd. So it wasn't that bad opening the. Have you got Soul Charge, Lewis? Alright, so that's a Pendulum Scale, and he's going to Pendulum summon his whole hand. Lewis, your leg's shaking. It's alright. I can tell, because his camera is shaking. Right, so Pendulum is all hand, meaning that Archfiend will be searching because he has no cards in hand. By the way, the Pendulum Scales, Abyss Actor, Sassy Rookie, and that new one with the umbrella. Yeah, what? Cut Razor. Curtain Razor. Oh, it's just. Yeah, because they're all based off like drama and shit. Right, so that's Infernity General, and it's the only card in his hand, so it's gonna spec it from hand. I'm assuming that's a link summon. Into Proxy Dragon, and then since he has got no cards in hand, he specs from grave with Necromancer. Necromancer will be bringing back Archfiend, and Archfiend will be searching a card. Alright, Lashing Mantis, see you in a bit.
I had 5 back row and 1 secret village just
Good night, mate. Yeah, you don't need to link summon to go to Quasar, that's true. But if you want to make more than one Quasar, you'll have to link summon. That's how the game works. How long will the stream will probably go on for a while. This is only round 2, and we have up to 7 rounds. So. And each game's about 20 to 30 minutes long. That's Firewall Dragon on the field. The first one, I'm guessing he's going to make more of them because Necromancer is in the grave. He's going to be brought back with the launcher as well as his best friend, Infernity Archfiend. Yeah, so the stream probably gone for a while. Maybe going for 3 or 4 more hours. I don't know, something like that. Depends how the tournament goes. Well, Lewis in the loser bracket, so I wonder if he can play through the loser bracket. Right, so Archfiend searches the second Necromancer. We'll see how he goes from there. Tom, what happened in your game? Oh, you have a break, don't you? Yeah. You do, yeah.
I've got to play the winner of Danny and
Hey, how you doing? You're playing.
Oh yeah, just wait though, because I might put you on thing.
That's what we're waiting.
Thank you. Right, so what's Lewis doing? He's made Proxy Dragon, and he brought back. Alright, so he brought back. He brought Necromancer from hand. Necromancer spec Archfiend Grave. Archfiend searching Mirage. He's going to link summon in second Firewall Dragon, I'm guessing. Then Firewall number 1 will spec Mirage from grave, from hand. Ollie goes to lose bracket. He's the loser of game.
Yeah, you're a loser.
If you look at Ollie's game, there's a letter on the left, so D, right? Well, I can't see because Wikes is blocking it.
I was hoping to do more winners stuff.
Oh, he goes to LF, loser of F. F.
Started in winners.
Yeah.
When I got to
Yeah, Craig's playing you.
I was in playoffs. I just realised. What are you in playoffs?
Towers.
Yeah, he swapped with Towers.
I'm
So.
basically Towers.
Can you beat Necro Valley though? Can you beat Necro Valley though?
Yeah.
Joe got knocked out,
Craig
man.
can beat Necromancer easily.
Nice. Let's see how Lewis continues this, because I'm assuming he used Mirage to bring back the 2 Necromancers. Necromancer brought back Archfiend. Archfiend searching another Firewall Dragon. And then Firewall Dragon is going to bounce back the Proxy Dragon from the grave to the extra deck. I'm assuming he's run out of them, so that's what he's going to do. And he's probably going to make another Firewall Dragon with the Necromancer that was used. So he's making another one. Then, yeah, Proxy Dragon, and then Necromancer from hand because of Firewall Dragon number 2. And then which Necromancer did you use? Alright, so that Necromancer just used his effect to bring back Archfiend. This is cruel.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a split.
I was testing it last night.
Oh yeah, shit, don't be drunk.
He's metaphorically talking about it, right? Or is he? That's a link 3. Oh, link 2, okay. Makes him. And then the other Necromancer that wasn't used is going to bring back Archfiend. And is that just OTK? Yeah. That's it. Try this on 6-5. So Firewall attack, any of those other attack position monsters attack. That is game. So Lewis wins 2-0 in this round of loser bracket. So he saves himself from getting eliminated. And unfortunately for Todd, Todd is out of the competition.
Sort of like actual competitive play that isn't Scrub League, apart from playoffs.
But you do so well on some tournaments, though.
Yeah, I get given shit hands, man.
Yeah.